talk. Richard is a Toronto author and screenplay writer. His second novel, The Orphan of the Creek, was released in October 2013, and his screenplay Clive is going into production in 2014. He loves coconut buns and beer, but not at the same time. The title of his speech is Giving. It says 6 minutes. I would say timer 5 to 7 minutes. And Richard is doing his CC number 2, that is from the Competent Communication Manual. Let's welcome Richard.
It's true, I do like those coconut buns. I don't know if anyone has ever tried them. They come in a package of 6. Have you tried them? Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They come in a package of 6. You break one off, microwave, 10 seconds, they come out the great with coffee. There's a little coconut spread in the middle. But anyway, I digress. I'm not here to talk about coconut buns. That's a later speech. Today I'm going to talk about giving, because this is the time of year when people do have a propensity to give. It's Christmas time. And it's pretty typical because the media can be very dependable on reminding us that it is that time of year. Every TV news station, they have a charity that they're trying to support, a food bank or a toy drive, radio stations as well. You're walking through the mall, there's the guy with the little Salvation Army bucket, the little bowl, he's ringing the bell, you walk by, you put in your money. Easy. It's very easy and convenient to give. You can even do it online. In the comfort of your own home. You just type in your donation and away it goes. Wonderful, great. And I'm not different than anyone else. I would put my $5 in. I would bag up the clothes, leave it outside for Kidney or whoever to pick up. Donate toys, donate cans of food. Sure, it's great, and I love it. Even once when I was working in an organization like this, an office at a cubicle, as you were saying, the CEO, he would put on a breakfast for everybody, a continental breakfast, and invite the staff down, pick up some food, go back to your desk. He did this one year, and I chose not to go. But one of my colleagues, Linda, brought me back a plate. Very, very nice of her. You know, she was giving. Little plate with a bagel with cream cheese and a muffin and some fruit. Put it on my desk, and I was like, oh, you know, that's really sweet of her to do that, thank you. But then I thought again, I already ate breakfast. I don't really need this food. But you know who does? That guy that we pass every day on the way to this office who's sitting out there outside the Tim Hortons and he's got a little cup. People like him, they could use the food. So I thought, I'm going to give this food to that person. First I checked with Linda. I wanted to make sure she wouldn't think I'm a re-gifter. But she thought it was great and she came along with me. We went out and we found someone to give this little plate of food to. Surprisingly, it was kind of difficult. People were turning it down. I don't know why, I guess because they have concern of where the food came from. But eventually, we found someone to give it to. Great, wonderful feeling. We were giving. But then, I changed. I learned something new, that there's another resource that we can give. You know, we can always make more money, we can always buy more food, we can always buy more clothes, but there's something that we can give that we can't get back, besides a kidney or another organ. Can anyone tell me what that might be?
Time.
Time. Finite resource. We give it, we don't get it back. And I learned this lesson when I was helping care for my adoptive mother who was sick with cancer. I spent 18 months with her, not being her nurse, but spending time with her, watching TV or buying her things, bringing her things, as any son would do, really. But not only was I taking care of her, and spending more time with her in those 18 months than I probably did in the past decade, but I was spending time with her neighbors who were also elderly. Just sitting down, coffee, chatting. When my mom was moved to the hospital, same thing. Other patients, they're right in the bed right there. Spend time with them. You learn a lot about yourself when you spend time chatting and exchanging ideas and thoughts with other people, and you learn a lot about them too. Time, I learned, was a great gift to augment other gifts as well. So that year, last year, I decided to volunteer at a soup kitchen or at a church. I had a potato masher. I thought, you know what, I'm pretty good at mashing potatoes. So I'll go in with my potato masher, mash some potatoes, and I'd even scrub the pot afterwards. Just to feed some hungry people. I wanted to give time. Unfortunately, I was doing it about this time last year. And for anyone who's interested in doing this, you have to book in around September or August, somewhere in there. Everybody books Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas night, early in the fall. At least in my experience anyway. So I had another idea. Actually, I stole it from the Occupy movement, but what it was to take a bag of potatoes, not that I have a fetish about potatoes or anything, but they're just so convenient. And I would wrap them in foil, put them in the oven, bake them, put them in a container, and hand them out to people, homeless people. Why? Because they make great hand warmers, they make great feet warmers, and if you like them, you can eat them afterwards. You drive around and you give them out. Perfect. What I'm gonna do this year, I'm thinking around December 6th, I'm gonna propose, a lot of people do it on Facebook and social media, is a coffee day. Go out to McDonald's, buy a tray of coffee, walk around, and hand them out. So, if anything from this speech, I would encourage everyone to augment your gifts of toys, and food, and everything else that you're giving, give a little bit of time as well. Because it's appreciated, and you feel great, and you can make a difference. Thank you.